Yo guys, it's Lord with another video, and this right here is my WWE NXT review for January the 3rd, 2013. This show was pretty good. It was really good. It's surrounded around the Shield, Seth Rollins, and it kind of promotes an NXT title match for next week as well. We had a title match on this show, which I was kind of iffy about, but it protects both guys in the long run, so I'm okay with the outcome. But anyways, we get the opening credits, but they're towards the end of the credits, they're interrupted by the Shield attacking Garrett Dillon and Denton Blackwell. I do believe that's what his name is. He didn't give a number, Jobber. But anyways, they're attacking him. The Dusty Rhodes comes out, and tells Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns that he told them to go make an impact in the WWE, but not the kind of impact that they have been making. And he says he doesn't like the path that Seth Rollins has chosen, and he basically Dusty Rhodes announces the title match for them later on tonight: Corey Graves versus Seth Rollins. So yeah, that's basically what it is. Then we get Bo Dallas versus Epico. This is a pretty good opener. Bo Dallas wins with a spear. William Regal and Tony Dawson just spent the whole entire time putting over Bo Dallas' new I Love Pain character. This is WMD that Bo Dallas ate a couple of weeks ago. He said that that was the greatest pain he ever felt in his whole entire life, and he loved it. And I was like, oh my god, they just putting this new I Love Pain character over. But Bo Dallas beats Epico with a spear. He wins. Happy New Year to you, Bo Dallas. Then afterwards, Primo and Epico, they surround him, but Michael McGillicuddy makes the save before they can jump Bo Dallas. So, and they kind of was comparing Bo Dallas and Michael McGillicuddy's characters. Bo Dallas loves intense pain, and Michael McGillicuddy is a very intensive man. So, I pretty much like the idea of the tag team. So, I think they should, kind of do this. So yeah, I applaud NXT for putting these two together for now at the moment. Then we get Tamina versus Sasha Banks. Oh god, this was a Diva squash match. I was looking forward to seeing more from Sasha Banks this week, but however she had to go against Tamina. Tamina. The match was going good. Tamina hit the Samoan drop on Sasha Banks. It hits her with the Superfly Splash. 1, 2, 3, yada yada yada. It was basically a squash match. Then we get Leo Kruger and Cassius Ohno versus the International Airstrike, Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd. This is a very good match. They were putting over feuds here. Cassius Ohno and Tyson Kidd and Leo Kruger and Justin Gabriel, basically, because they're both from South Africa and all that stuff, they were putting over their feud. And the match ends with Leo Kruger hitting the Kruger's end on Justin Gabriel. And that's, like I said, the match was good, and I enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing more of this team of Cassius Ohno and Leo Kruger. The team, they have, common personalities, so I look forward to seeing what they continue to do with this team. Then we get the NXT title match, Corey Graves and Seth Rollins. This was a very good match, and it was really going to get really good. But Corey Graves had Seth Rollins in their 13th step. Seth Rollins was like he was getting ready to tap, and I was like, don't do it. The Dean Ambrose hops in the ring like fucking Joker and just started pounding all over Corey Graves, and the ref rings the bell. Disqualification. Beating down Corey Graves, about to get him up for the triple power bomb, but Dusty Rhodes brings Trip Beretta, CJ Parker, Axel Keegan, guys from the locker room. So I've seen Alex Riley, and Alex Riley, and I do believe it was Alex Riley. Looked like him. Was out there, and they were out there, and Shield was just kicking everybody's ass. The Shield was just beating everybody up, tossing everybody out of the ring. Poor CJ Parker. I mean, as soon as he got in the ring, they just tossed him out of there. And talk about a guy, they look like they're going to push it 2013. Hence in the video last week. But, I mean, they just dominated everybody and threw everybody out. Axel Keegan, Colin Cassidy looked like. They took and dumped him out of the ring. Percy Watson, I mean, they just throwing guys out of the ring. And Dusty was, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, they were looking at Dusty. He was like, that's the best you got? Come on, bring some more guys in. And I'm a soldier, yeah, I told ya, hits, and the crowd just go absolutely nuts. Big E Langston comes out to a big-ass pop, and he walks out, does his old ritual thing with the chalk, and comes to the ring. Shield kind of bails. Dusty Rhodes then announced Big E Langston versus Seth Rollins for the NXT title next week. So we get 2 title matches in 2 weeks. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not going to spoil anybody here, but I kind of expect a little bit changes here, you know, going into this match. But yeah, I don't know, guys. We may or may not have a new NXT champion. But yeah, this episode was pretty good. I like the outcome of the title match. Like I said, it protects both Seth Rollins and Corey Graves, because, you know, Corey Graves had a little steam of momentum going into this match, and having him lose cleanly to Seth Rollins with a kind of, you know, dethrowing all of his momentum, and Seth Rollins being the guy that had a lot of momentum even before joining the Shield, and then now with the Shield and doing the stuff they were doing on Raw and SmackDown. I think a loss here cleanly would have, you know, kind of dwindled his momentum, especially with the Shield. Especially to a guy like Corey Graves. I mean, Big E Langston, the obvious can be kind of expected next week, but, you know, that's that. I tried my best to put links in the description box for this show. Like I said, this show was very, very good. I enjoyed it. You know, I wish the Divas match would have been longer so I could see what, you know, Sasha Banks is all about. I wish the title match would have been a little bit longer too. And the Kruger Cassius Ono team, I love it. So yeah, it just builds up more to a William Regal Cassius Ono match that I think might happen. I do believe they're keeping NXT either tonight or next week. So somebody, you know, gotta have some spoilers. I try to stay away from them a little bit, but, you know, if it's something major pops up, then I'm bound to kind of read it, but, you know. But yeah, this NXT episode was really, really good, like I said earlier. And, yeah, this is Larger with another video. Check out the rest of my NXT reviews, and peace.